What you're looking at here is a 2005 Monaco Safari Trek. It's a fairly sought after model, especially by Trekkies as they're known, from Trek tracks in the Midwest and Western Coast. They're produced by Monaco in Oregon, and they have a lot of features that are normally found on the higher end coaches. Full body paint, aluminum roof, Xantrex 2000 watt inverter with 4 deep cycle batteries, and it's got a 5500 watt Onan generator. Water tanks are 75 gallon fresh, 40 gallon gray, and 40 gallon black. The model of this is a 31 SBD. You most likely will not be able to find one to compare for price. I've looked, I can't find any of these for sale. Most of them are either 28 or 29 foot. It's been a great motorhome for us. It's a 8.1 liter GM Vortec with an Allison 1000 5-speed tranny on the workhorse chassis. The workhorses from this time are known to have brake problems, and they had a recall. That's already been completed. So the calipers have been updated. I replaced the spark plugs at 50,000 miles with iridiums. I also did transmission flush at 50,000 miles. And then right now, as it sits, it's got fresh Mobil 1 oil, full chassis lube. I mean, it's ready to go. An added extra bonus it's going to be really hard for people to find on the used market is the Banks Power Pack. What that is are exhaust headers, a dual H-pipe exhaust going to a 4-inch single outlet. It's supposed to add almost 90 horsepower, and you can feel it. Pulling a 4,000 pound Jeep and the RV loaded with our stuff, we can do a 6% grade at like 5,000 feet in elevation in 4th gear, and it'll hold 55 miles an hour the whole way. Never overheated it, never had a problem for power. We came out of a 40-foot diesel pusher, and this will outrun that. It's got a Carefree Colorado electric awning on it, and the slide toppers are also Carefree Colorado. Tires are in great shape. Something to look out for if you're not aware is when you're looking at a motorhome, everyone's like, hey, that has a bunch of tread on it. Well, that's great. But RVs typically don't travel a lot of miles. Tires fail because of age. These were made in the middle of 2015, which puts them at 4 years right now, and that's perfectly fine. They're good till about 9 years, and then they need to be replaced. The backs are Goodyears, and the 2 fronts are Hancocks, and those are actually a year newer, so those are 3 years old. The beauty about the bus-style doors is that they're gas shocked, hinged, so they won't come forward and hit you when you're trying to do stuff. Here's the inverter, Freedom Xantrex, 2000 watt. Onan Marquee Gold 5500 watt generator, runs great. It's got 682 hours on it. Sewer bay and water hookup, 75 gallon fresh water tank, 50 amp electrical service. $24 gallon onboard propane tank. Here's the auxiliary line that runs to the bay for the remote grill hookup. On the inside, no expense was spared when they bought this thing new. It has cherry cabinetry, which was a $6,000 upgrade at the time, I believe, complete with tile floors. It had carpet when we bought it. We opted to take it all out and instead replace it with vinyl plank. Much easier to keep clean and sweep. One of those reasons is we had a kitty. So you'll see here, there's a hole in the floor. That goes down to one of the luggage bays, and that was where we kept the litter box. This is the slide on the passenger side, the dining table. Coming up front, we got 2 chairs, They are in fantastic shape. We always had seat covers on them, so we never got to enjoy them. And then the dash was vinyl covered when we bought it, but it was ugly, so I took it out and had it custom painted. So it's also easy to clean. Underneath this piece of wood is the doghouse for the engine. I built a table to go over the top of it so we could walk on it and not have to worry about cracking anything. And it was also a good place for our dog to sit. Moving on with the premium features, it has a padded ceiling, which makes it easy to clean and also helps with insulation for noise, heat, AC. Speaking of AC, last year, so that was summer of 2018, I took the unit off that was on the roof and replaced it with a brand new Dometic Brisk Air 2 15,000 BTU. Works great. It's fully ducted. Runs through vents in the ceiling, front and back. There are 3 fantastic fans in here. One there, one in the bathroom, and one above the bed. The one above the bed also has a rain sensor on it. Wardrobe or storage for pantry room. Thick shelves. Bathroom. Tile floors. New ceramic toilet, summer of 2018. Replace that also. Trucks are known to have tons of storage for their size. We came out of a 40-foot Fleetwood Bounder diesel pusher and didn't have any problem adjusting. Also, new faucets, Moen faucet, new shower faucet for low flow. This would be the back bedroom or entertainment room. Back bedroom. Above is the bed. There's a small ladder. We actually use an ottoman. We preferred it. This is the party piece of the truck and what makes it known for what it is. In a 31-foot coach, you've got the space of a 40-foot during the day because of this. The bed is a queen short. Storage up top on the lamps. Indoor circuit breakers. This is your house 12-volt system. Flat screen LCD TVs with more storage. Hit the button, magic bed goes back up. Now there was a power reclining couch back here, but it was not in great shape, so we decided to take it out. So you'll need to either buy a couch or chairs, or put another bed in, depending on how many people you plan on taking with. This is the overhead storage by the bed. Built-in laundry hamper with access. Storage, storage, storage. This thing has tons of storage in it. This is part of that pantry slash wardrobe area. Place for hanging clothes. Nice deep drawers. Excuse me, we're parked on a bit of a hill. Kitchen storage is more than adequate. Next to the fridge, all the doors pull out. They all come out a little bit further. I just left them like that so you could see the difference. Norcold propane or electric fridge works great. Haven't had a problem with it. Checked the flue and burners and they've been cleaned, so it runs fine. Stovetop, no oven. So instead of the oven, you can opt for more storage. More storage. Under sink storage. Full stainless sink with covers. Corian countertop. More overhead storage here. Convection oven, microwave. It will run off the inverter, and it just sucks the batteries up a little bit if you use it a lot. We typically would fire the generator up if we were going to use it for more than a minute or two. Up top over the passenger and driver's seat, there's more cabinets, more storage bays, 30-inch LCD flat screen. There is a in-motion satellite system on the roof, and also has upgraded antenna for HD TV signals. I guess the only other thing I can tell you that if there's a light or a button or a switch, door, a hinge, it works. Everything works in this RV. Here's a shot of the electrical panel. It's 50 amp service. It self-detects if it's on generator, 50, 30, or 20. And then what it'll do is it will shed load accordingly. So if you're at a 30 amp spot, you can turn on the AC, microwave, water heater, and things will turn themselves on and off so you don't trip any breakers. It's got a full Xantrex power system. This is for the batteries right now. They're just charging because I just plugged it in to show this to you. Right now we're on a 15 amp service. And then it's got DSI water heater. It'll run either gas or electric. It also has system bay heat. If you're boondocking where it's below 40 degrees, that will kick on automatically if you have that switch put up, and to keep your water tanks nice and warm. I'll turn the dash on for you so that you can see what's here. It's going to ding at me because right now I got the jacks down. It's probably a good time to tell you that this does have the optional hydraulic leveling jacks. Radio. It's up here. It has 6 speakers built into the ceiling and all the way back by the bed. There's also a radio switch where you can turn it back off. Battery boost is in case you leave your keys on and you need to use your house batteries to start the engine. Generator start. Give it a couple of seconds of prime full of fuel. And it's great because you can start from the inside. The Allisons come with a brake feature and the overdrive off, so you can decide how you want this to drive in the mountains. And then fog lights and heated mirrors. I'm going to show you what the noise was with the generator on. Exhaust is up front from where I turned it on the inside. One of those premium features is this aluminum roof. No rubber roof means very little maintenance. It'll never tear or have a hole poked in it. Last fall I had resealed it just for preventative. There's no leaks. As far as I can tell, it never has leaked. It's got an upgraded HD TV antenna. Also there's that new Dometic Brisk Air 2 15,000 BTU and a Winegard in-motion satellite. Well, hopefully this video covered all the things that people were looking for. If you got any questions, reach out to me on the RV Trader ad or RVT. It's not perfect. It is a 2005 coach, so please don't expect it to be perfect. There are some paint chips on it. Actually, I should show you this. There is one piece of paint that is missing by this wheel. And then someone also must have left a gas cap off and the gas spilled on the paint at one time. I had that panel quoted out for being painted for $600 with Diamond paint, which is the BASF paint that came from the factory. I just haven't had it done, simply don't have the time to do it now. Otherwise, it's a beautiful RV. We've had tons of compliments on it. We even had a couple that came up to us while we were boondocking in Florida and offered to buy it from us, and we couldn't sell it because we were currently in Florida. My wife and I had bought this for a 10-month long trip to see some of the West and all the East Coast, and in that 10 months we put 13,000 miles on it. It is road ready, needs nothing, and we have a clean title for it, ready to go. Thanks for watching.